What's up guys, Zenigami here. Let's go over some more One Piece Treasure Cruise news. On Japan, which is currently updating right now as I speak, we're getting 5.1 update on Japan. And a 5.1 update on Japan, which, as I said, is updating right now, gives us a couple things. One, we get another 100 box space, which is excellent. We can now upgrade to 900 box space on Japan, because 800 right now. I think might be going up to 800. I'm pretty sure it goes up to 900 now with the extra 100. Next update number 2 is that if you are getting sockets on a character, for example, if I were to try to get sockets on my Rayleigh, whenever you max out a socket, you'll no longer get orbs of that type. So this makes it easier for you to max out your characters. Once you max out one socket, you just won't get duplicates of that type anymore. For example, if I were leveling up Rayleigh and I got 5 anti-lock orbs, and I lock those in, then from any future skill books I give to my Rayleigh just will not get a chance of rolling anti-lock orbs, which makes it so much easier to start getting those last couple orbs, especially on characters with 4 sockets. It makes it so much easier. It doesn't change the chance of getting one socket, but it's a very, very nice change in the way sockets work. We're also buffing Sabo and Sengoku. Now, as far as I remember, there's only one other character that's had a change after their release, and that is Ivankov. Ivankov used to be, after you evolve her, she goes up to 2.5 times attack. Now, as many of you guys who play on Global know, she's 2.75 times attack. The way they're changing Sabo is that Sabo is now a striker, now an impact type. So Sabo is a freedom impact or freedom striker character, depends on what translation you like, which means he's useful on like Aokiji teams. Super cool. Sengoku has got the best buff of all. Sengoku now affects himself, so Sengoku now gives himself a 3 times attack boost. He does still give himself a cooldown reduction like he always had. He's always given himself cooldown reduction, but what happens now is Sengoku's cost is actually reduced by 1, so Sengoku now has a cost of 54. And since he is the only character in the game that has a 54 cost, his special ability, his captain ability actually reads now, boost the attack of any character with a cost of 54 or a cost of 20 or under by 3 times. So he now boosts himself, which makes him like amazing captain. Oh my goodness, an amazing captain. So, Sengoku is already like one of the fastest captains to do Fortnites, but he did have a little bit of trouble when doing raid bosses, but now, oh my goodness, he is just going to tear up face. And you're definitely going to see all those people who used to hate on Sengoku play him a lot more. I always love Sengoku, and I'm glad he's seeing some more love in return. They're fixing bugs with the Coliseum. As many of you guys know, the only way to play the Coliseum right now is to change the time zone on your device to be Japan time zone. So if, for example, you're using your real phone like I am, if I had my time zone set in America like I do right now, I wouldn't be able to see the Coliseum until the Coliseum actually showed up. But now, hopefully it'll fix it so you can see the Coliseum whenever it's live, even if you don't have your time zone set properly. But we'll have to see. That is not. We don't actually have the updates live yet. The updates are going on right now. They're giving some bug fixes for a couple of little things freezing here and there, but those are all the main ones. And tapping on an icon in the battle will make a little information pop up, and that should be the icons, like the little attack boost icon and defense boost icon and orb boost icons. Should be that if you tap on those, it'll give you a little blurb that says boost orbs attack, boost orb effectiveness, or lowers the damage taken, or something like that. Anyways, that's it for Japanese news. For global news, which we've all excited for, we have the date for Long Ring Island, that's the 21st. We have the date for Whitebeard Island, which is out right now, and I will be trying to run the island. Most likely I will not be able to do it, because right now the only teams that I think are able to do it without Doflamingo are Log Luffy teams and Whitebeard teams. Once we get Doflamingo out, I might be able to squeeze by with a Rayleigh Gear 3 team. But I might be able to do it without a Gear 3 team. I might be able to do it without Doflamingo with a really Gear 3 team. I'll have to try. We'll see. Fingers crossed. And then we also have Christmas. The two Christmas characters that we got on Japan too. We're getting Christmas Law and Christmas Bonnie. These characters are okay. They're not the best. I went over them in one of our previous videos. But you can also see what they do by looking in the description and clicking on the character database. It will tell you all about what the characters do. But I already went over in a previous video, so we won't go over them again. And then now the very, very most exciting part, which I swear is around here somewhere. Where are you? Come on. Where is it? Is it on this one? No. I'm confused. Where's the update? Let's try coming back in the game. Sometimes updates don't always show it right away. Come on, it's kind of an important update. It's kind of fun things happening on it. And you all know it's right there above my head. Doflamingo is coming to global. But it's here somewhere. Game. There we go. Updates sometimes get lost whenever they put an update out. Anyways, we're getting the... Oh my goodness, who's that? Who's that cool looking guy with the shades and the pink fluffy stuffs? We're getting Doflamingo on global, guys. We have a double skill up chance from the 22nd to the 28th, so everyone's saving their Mihawks and Gokus, Monster Chopper, Avant-Gardes, whatever you have, that you're saving them. Time to use them right now, get that double skill up chance. We're getting choose your own turtle times again. Choose your own turtles, you do whenever you want. You start it, you get 30 minutes. Double belly, which is, who cares? Very special holiday quest. You get it one chance every day for 3 days. And the way they word it, it is almost certainly gonna be the special Rayleigh Island that gets you one cotton candy, one turtle, and one cotton candy. So one cotton candy, one turtle, and one gem. You'll get one of each all 3 days. So that's 3 gems, 3 cotton candies, 3 turtles. And then Clash of Clashers, we're getting Blackbeard back. Oh boy, we're getting Chopper back. Oh boy, and hey, those two are strength characters. And what's coming after the 2 strength characters? Yes, Doflamingo. We're getting Doflamingo out on global. That'll be on New Year's Day. And fun fact, the first time that Doflamingo came out on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise was on New Year's Day exactly 1 year ago. So it's pretty cool. This is what they were saving Doflamingo for. We're not exactly sure why Zephyr hasn't coming out. But Doflamingo, they're definitely saving for New Year's, so that way they could release it at the same time they did last year. So that'll be fun. We will be doing... I have a Doflamingo walkthrough video already. You can check that out. Or whenever it does come out, we will be streaming it live and showing off whatever teams I can manage to scoot away with Dofi. Doflamingo is one of the hardest raid bosses in the game. The hardest raid bosses in the game. And it's not something that you want to be cutting corners on. You want to be using the very best team you can to beat Doflamingo. It is very hard. And that's it for the general One Piece Treasure Cruise news. And something that I do want to talk about and spend some time talking about is right here, the words right there, is that we are shutting down the Japanese side of the One Piece Treasure Cruise blog. Let me go over what's going on with that and why we're doing that. This isn't something that we've just decided. It's not something we took lightly. And I have a whole thing written out because I want to make sure I cover all my bases with this and make sure it's something clear. I came onto the One Piece Treasure Cruise blog team sometime in May, about the time I started making walkthrough videos for the blog. I talked to Zistos and Kexit. As you may know, those two guys are the main guys who work on the blog. They made the blog and the Japanese side, the global and the Japanese side. And when they first made it, it was supposed to just be to be a translation. It's just supposed to be a quick reference sheet so that way people can understand, alright, this button does this button does this, these are what these characters say. It wasn't meant to be like this large strategy guide. But eventually, more people came on the team, and we eventually expanded it to be a strategy guide. But on the Japanese side especially, the global side a lot of people play and a lot of people stick with their accounts. On the Japanese side, we've had a lot of people come and go with the blog team. There's been a couple of us that stick around as writers and stuff and content creators for the blog, but we just haven't had time to keep up with it. And we made the decision to focus more on the global side of the blog rather than working on both the global and the Japanese side of the blog. As several of us have gone on to, several of us are still in college. I graduated 2 years ago. I have a job now, and a couple of the other guys are still in college or have gotten new jobs, and just it's taken up a lot of their time. They haven't had the time they want to dedicate to the blog as these two. Now, the blog is still going to be there. We're not getting rid of it. We're not removing it. The global blog will still be updated because there are a lot of people who write and will continue to make content for the global site. And I want to make it clear that I am not quitting One Piece Treasure Cruise. I'm not stopping playing One Piece Treasure Cruise. I will still be providing quality content to you guys, making quality videos, walkthrough videos with all the information there on the side. So you have all your stuff, anything you need in my videos if you want to use video for your reference. We just won't have a place written down for it. You can always go to the One Piece Treasure Cruise subreddit where people have lots of written guides, or GameWith is an excellent place to see a written guide, but you will have to use Google Translate to get through that. But the blog will be there. The blog will just be there. It just will no longer be updated, and we'll just leave it there as long as we can. But that's it. That's just basically what's going on with the blog. Is just the TLDR of it is just that a lot of the people who wrote for the blog just have other obligations and other things that they have, the other projects they're working on. And there's I am working on a personal website, and And there is another project that we may be announcing soon that has to do with One Piece Treasure Cruise. And we'll see. We'll see. We still have stuff in the works, and once those stuff are done, we will reveal it to you guys. Anyways, that's it. I've been Zenigami. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.